right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to J Lippman Live. Let me go ahead and set my headphones down here. I'm dealing with a new setup. You can tell the camera's actually farther away now. I got a whole new setup. We'll talk about that in a bit. But hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. Happy Wednesday. Glad you can make it. Hopefully you can hear me. Like I said, brand new setup. First time streaming on the new PC, so let me know real quick. Systems check. Do I sound good? Do I look good? Is everything in order? If not, I will change it. Obviously, should be relatively easy to do, but if you're new here and I seem a bit scattered, like I said, sorry about that. New setup, new computer, still working everything out. But if you're new here, my name's Jay. Here on this channel, here on the stream, we talk about the art of video editing. Most of it is in DaVinci Resolve. I just realized a mistake. Much better. Much better. I knew I forgot something. My overhead light was on. Anyway, we talk about video editing here. And so if you have any questions about the art of video editing, any part of the process or anything specific in DaVinci Resolve, pop them in the chat. I'll get to them as best as I possibly can. If you have a question that absolutely needs to be answered, then there's a link in the description. It'll take you to a form. Go ahead, fill that out, ask your questions, and I will be answering them. I'll be answering them a little bit later on in the show. We're going to jump into the chat real quick and say hi to some people. But first, huge shout out to my channel members. All the people in the chat that have a diamond next to their name, they are members of the J-Cuts VIP community. They've unlocked things like live editing training, a private Facebook group, daily editing tips, and a whole bunch more. So if you're interested in all of that stuff, it only costs $4 a month. Go ahead and click the link in the description or the join button below this stream and sign up to become a channel member today. And with that, let's jump into the chat. We've got Al Miftahul Islam. Hello. Threadripper, what's going on? Jake Whip, what's going on, dude? I haven't been around the Discord group lately. I've been very busy. It's been an insane few days. I will make it back there, though. I promise. Garrett Reviews, hello, sir. Purple O TV, what's going on? Chris Munyon, hello. DK Paddler, hello. What's going on? Glad you can make it. IBM One Oreo. I don't know how I'm expected to pronounce that, but hello, coming straight from your Discord, J-Quip. Oh, nice. Look at that. Dad's Talk Tech. I need to grab my sunglasses. Be right back. Matt Jackson, here you're fine. Thank you so much, Matt Jackson. And also, hello, William Justice. What's going on? Oh, let's see. Anybody? Tube Nut Nuttington. Hello. And Pankaj Naik. Hello. My day is good. Let's see. How to make wiggle voice like TikTok in DaVinci Resolve. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about because I think I've been on TikTok maybe 3 times total. So I'm not really entirely sure what you're talking about. But if I hear it, I could probably figure it out. Maybe. I'm not sure. Dad's Talk Tech makes your eyes pop. Well, that's cool. There's very little color grading on here. Actually, I don't like the way my eyes look. I'm gonna have to create a LUT for the new setup because now I've got the lights in the background a little bit, and I've got some other stuff going on. I definitely need to grade this. I just ran out of time, so I'll be creating a LUT for this stream once I have my settings all taken care of. So, hey, Gemma's Journey Grace, what's going on? So, guys, real quick, after this stream is done, about an hour later, so this stream ends at 3 o'clock, and I'm gonna have to do a hard stop at 3 o'clock because I have to prepare for my interview with Puget Systems at 4 o'clock. I'm gonna be going live on their channel with them. They're gonna be asking me questions. I'm gonna be answering them. So if you guys want to check that out, they're the ones who actually built the PC that I'm using right now. Which, by the way, is just it's amazing. Like, it is absolutely amazing. I actually have the unboxing video coming out tomorrow. I haven't had this much fun making a video in a really, really long time. Like, it's very it's almost reminiscent of some of my old vlogs, right? It's cool. Like we've got a lot of handheld stuff going on. I had Tech Examined. My friend Mike, he came down from Pennsylvania and helped me film it, and we got all that out of the way, and it was a lot of fun working with him again. It's been a while since I've worked with him, so it was really cool shooting that with him, and yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Seems like there are more compression artifacts on the stream. Interesting. That might be. I was literally about to point to my own screen to like point. I think what you're seeing there is just is the shadows. It's the light bouncing off things in the shadows, and also imperfections in the wall. This wall right here is a mess. This one's even more of a mess. Like this whole strip right here. It's just a mess. So it might not be artifacts. It's just a crappy wall. I actually, when I was grading the video that's coming out tomorrow, I shot it in a different room, most of it, because it was a huge box. It was like 30 inches by 30 inches by 17 and a half. And so it was just not going to fit in my tiny little studio area. So I had to go back and I did it in the little extra room off my kitchen. And I was grading and I saw something on the wall of the pantry. And like, there's just so many imperfections in this place. This house has been beaten. It's been beaten to hell. So that's a lot of times when I think I see artifacts in my videos, it's just imperfections in the wall. Oh, it's on my face. That's not good. Compression artifacts on my face. That's not good whatsoever. I wonder if it's the sharpening. It could be the sharpening. I'm not sure. That's very disconcerting though. Skin tone looks weird. I'm seeing the resolution on the skin tones go in and out. It resolves and then goes back. Ooh, that's not good. I'll have to fix that. I hope you guys can deal with that for this stream though. Like I said, new computer. I don't know if I even set up OBS right. It was kind of a rush job, so that might be it. Matt Jackson says it looks fine. And arm. Oh, you guys are freaking me out. So you'll just have to deal with it for this stream. I'll get all my settings right. Intermittent. Okay, so it could be. Notice that on your last vid too. Interesting. If the defects are on your face, I apologize. Hope not. Hope not. I'll have to check it out. I did notice that the color on the stream is definitely different than what it was on my last computer. So I'm not sure what the deal is there. So I got a bunch of tweaking I got to do. We'd watch you in 480p. I thank you for that. It doesn't look bad, just different. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're still tweaking. We're trying new things. That's the whole point, right? Keep trying new things. Keep learning new things. That's the whole point. So, hey, Tech Examined, what's going on? Tish, hello. I miss Tish. TikTok Shrinky Dink voice. Can DaVinci Resolve do that? Purple OTV, I don't know. I'm never on TikTok, so I've never seen or heard that voice. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. I know what's up. Looks like you have face refine on, but it loses its focus. Interesting. Hey, Darren Mostyn, you look fab. Don't worry. All right, cool. We're good. We're good. Oh man, is that the Matt Jackson? Oh, Tech Examined. Yeah. So when Tech Examined was out, I don't know what got us on the topic of this, but we were eating lunch, and I think we were watching Peter McKinnon's video came out, The Lost Channel, and we were watching that, and we were talking about how good of a story it was. And I was like, dude, you want to see a really good story? And I put on Matt Jackson's video about, driving to the mountains of New Mexico. And I was like, dude, just watch this. And he was blown away. So it's not just me saying that. Tech Examined liked it too. So it was great. Hi, Jay. Is there a way to turn off the sound in the edit window? Yeah, you can mute the tracks. I don't know if there's a way to do it with just like one click, but you can mute all your audio tracks and then you won't have any audio. Why would you want to do that though? Jay Lemon Crap, I was watching you at 480p for some reason. YouTube dropped me to 480p. Sorry for the trouble. Good God. Oh man, you. That's funny. That's real funny. So yeah, I got a new setup at my desk. So my big problem around my desk is we got a lot of stuff, right? My little corner, my desk, and all this stuff behind me. We actually have stuff behind me now. We've got some wire shelves. Let me get out of the way. Got some wire shelves there. We've got my printer here. We had to move all this stuff off my desk and over here. I was doing that for some reason. I don't remember why I did that, but that's back there now, and lights have changed around. And I also got all of the light stands off of the floor. Like there's no light stands, there's no microphone stands, there's no tripods on the floor now. It's actually all connected to my desk. It's amazing. It's from DSLR Video Shooters put out the video about having everything mounted to your desk, and he like built this contraption out of a whole bunch of like monitor mounting arms. And so I like went through his parts list and I bought everything that I didn't have already, which was most of it. And I put it all together. And now I got like a camera on one arm. I've got my microphone on another arm. I've got a brand new light that has a remote control. See? It's got a remote control. I've never had a light with a remote control. This is super exciting. But yeah, it's great. It's great. I watch in 144p. Jay is one giant pixel. That's funny. The source window. I don't think there's a way to mute this source window. Not that I know of. If there is, I haven't heard about it. I knew it was user error. Felipe, what's going on? Michael G, is there a hockey for this? I need it all the time. I mean, mute all. Yeah, I don't think so. I had a camera conspiracies. I'm an idiot moment. Is that the VW channel? Darren Moston. Yes, that is the VW channel. VW Life. That's Matt Jackson's channel. It's so good. It's so good. I know the volume slider. I need some hotkey for the mouse or the Shuttle Pro. Yeah. No, can't mute source only. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe just mute the, can you just mute your computer? Like, would that work? Just mute your whole computer? Or, like, are you still wanting, like, notification sounds from other stuff? Favorite gaming console? Favorite right now is the Xbox One S, because it's what I have. I'm not a huge gamer. I play like Madden, but I play single player Madden. I'm not a multiplayer guy. So I play Madden, and I'm also right now playing Kingdom Hearts 3. So, but I can only play that when the kid is at home because she likes to, see me running around with all the Disney characters. But yeah, those are my two. Remote lights without clapping. High tech there, Jay. It's great. And not only that, it's a flexible LED panel. So I can like roll it up. It comes with a little frame. It just Velcros on, a diffuser, and everything. It's just mounted right up here, right above me. It's great. I probably need a fill light for over here, but, it is what it is. I could, like, make it super dramatic, too. I could just bring it out, get some Rembrandt lighting on there. Yeah? No. It's great. Everything's, like, right here, and it let me move my computer back, or my camera back, which gave me more, less of me and more of everything, which was super nice. I love the VW channel. Very entertaining, right? Do you game? Not so much. Your thoughts on the Xbox One S? I like it. It's like I said, it's what I have. It's the only one I have. I don't have multiple gaming consoles, and I don't really have any friends that have a PlayStation. So I just play the Xbox. And the only reason why I play Xbox, right? So here's how that happened. I was a PlayStation guy for a while, and then I went for a while without having any gaming consoles. And then a friend of mine was selling their Xbox. I think like their original, the Xbox 360. She had an Xbox 360, and she was like, I've watched like 2 movies on it, and that's about it. Maybe played a game. Do you want it? I'll give it to you for $120. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? So I gave her $120. I got her Xbox, and I bought a whole bunch of games for it. Got addicted to the Mass Effect trilogy. I'm still kind of addicted to the Mass Effect trilogy, but I bought a whole bunch of games for it. So when it was time, when that thing finally started dying, I was like, let's get another Xbox because I've got all these games. So. Hey Jay, which camera are you using for the live stream? I'm using the Canon SL2, and currently I have the 24mm 2.8 lens on it. That is my setup for my live stream, for my videos, for just about everything, actually. Hey, you're not far off from 30K. I just noticed. Yeah, I'm probably at this rate, probably about a week away. I'm hoping that next Wednesday's stream will be a 30K celebration. That'd be super awesome, actually. I finally got the 24mm Canon f2.8. Gonna shoot with it today. It's nice. I love it. I love it. It's a great little lens. The 10 to 18 is something. Oh, I think there's a thunderstorm warning. Should we see what the notification is? Alexa, notifications.
One new notification from Alexa. U.S. National Weather Service has issued a flash flood watch for Millersville. It'll be in effect from September 10th, 2 a.m. EDT until September 10th, 2 p.m.
There you go. We've got a flash flood warning. I didn't even know it was raining. That's been my day. I've just been in here. But yeah, I'm hoping next Wednesday will be a 30K celebration. Absolutely. Sometimes I just sit back and crack up. I have learned not to take it too seriously because he really does mess up a lot of camera settings. Wait, what? What just happened? I love Camera Conspiracies channel. I watch all his Oh, you're talking about Camera Conspiracies. Yeah, that dude is amazing. Absolute rule. What's going on, dude? DK Paddler, I have a PS1 still rocking. Nice. Nice. I still have my Xbox 360 and love it. It was great. It just died. That's all it was. Flash flood warning, everyone to Jace to build an ark. Oh, that's great. That's great. Let's get you the 30K in less than a week. That'd be nice. I need tomorrow's video to perform really, really well. I need all your guys' help. It's the unboxing. It's the unboxing of the $6,000 editing beast that is currently powering this stream right now. When I say editing beast, let me explain something to you, right? So I upload to YouTube in 4K. I think we went over this last week in this stream. I upload in 4K. So this is a 9-minute long video coming out tomorrow, right? It's super scaled to 4K. There's noise reduction on a lot of the clips. Now, on the laptop, that render would have easily taken 3 hours. This one did it. This computer, I'm pointing to it like you can see it, but this computer rendered that video out in 20 minutes. Like 20 minutes, 9 minutes, super scaled to 4K. I was blown away. It was incredible. Every time I would export a little tidbit for the mastermind group and be like, intro's done, this is done, and I'd send them a link to the preview, and every time I would give them the render time, like, this just rendered in 1.5 minutes. This just rendered in 51 seconds. It was so good. It was so good. After 30K, can you afford new background music? Larry Gum, I could afford background music right now, but I don't feel like changing it yet. I will, though. I'm getting sick of it. I already changed the intro music to this stream. Pretty sure that was meant as some kind of insult, but that's fine. Let's see here. Did you see the NVIDIA 30 series cards? Yeah, we were talking about that last week. Perfect and Rager. Yeah. 40 millimeter 2.8 also. Ooh, crispy media. That sounds good. That sounds good. I got the 50 mil 1.8, which is really nice. I like that. The autofocus is a little loud, but and a little jumpy too. Like, it's definitely better for photo than it is for video. But the 24 is great for photo. My only issue with it, the only reason actually why I'm using this lens is because of this guy, the Padcaster Parrot teleprompter. This thing, you can't use it on anything wider than 24 mil. This is an APS-C size sensor, so I would actually prefer to be shooting in like 10 millimeters and have the camera closer to me, but I can't. So we're doing 24. Nifty 50 is great. Yup. No, I like the background music. Keep it. Boom. Joke. Okay, well, joke. Yeah. I could change it whenever I want. It's just, it's just a matter of stitching together a few songs. Maybe I'll add some songs. I think that was my original intention, actually, was just to keep adding songs to the playlist and eventually get to the point where, like, no one song was heard more than once during a stream. Are you up for Dune? Dune the movie? Oh, let's see here. That reminds me, I need to set up background music for my lives, putting that on the list for things to get done. Yeah, it was, I didn't have it for a long time though. Yeah, I didn't have it for a long time. I had nothing. And then I was like hanging out and Dunna did its live stream and he always had music in his background. I was like, that's really cool. Some nice chill music. I like that. I like that. Am I using a mic right now? Absolutely. I'm using let's see if I can pull it down. There it is. Oop. That is the, there we go. That's the Octava MK12. I had this guy. I had my Scarlett microphone on there earlier, but I was having trouble getting it to sound the way that I wanted it to sound. I don't know what the deal was. It's almost like now that I have the new, everything, all of my tech works differently. Like the colors look different on my monitor. The sound sounds different coming out of this same USB interface that I've been using. Everything is different and I'm still like tweaking it. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yes, I am using, am I up for, why are you asking me if I'm up for Dune? Just because of the color on the thing? Yeah, it's a little intense. Let's see if we can actually, give me a second here. Let's, dun, 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 dun. Filters. Color correction. Let's see if we can bring that down. Too much. Maybe there? Does that look better? As Jay's whole set falls down. This thing's not going anywhere. It is not going anywhere. As someone who loves the book, wasted money on the original film, I am so hopeful. Yeah, I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. What you connect mic to I use a USB mic. Oh, I have the Focusrite Scarlett 2i2 USB audio interface. So I have the XLR going into that, and then the interface goes into the USB port on the back of the computer. I use it because all of my editing headphones, so this right here, which are my Status Audio CB1s, and then my old faithfuls, my AKG K240 Studios. These are all like, they're just too high of a resistance to get a good sound out of the audio jack in a what's it called, in a computer, like the basic audio jack. It's it's not powerful enough to power, editing headphones with a higher resistance. So I got an audio interface for that. And I figured now that I have it, might as well like use an XLR mic for the stream. So RF 24 to 105 f4 for video is just great. God, I can't wait. I would love to get something. They're coming out with a new R series. They're coming out with the EOS RC, which is going to be like a sub $1,000 mirrorless, full frame mirrorless, sub $1,000. And then after that it comes out, they're actually going to kill off the M line. That's the rumor right now. So new Dune trailer dropped today, I think is what they meant. Got it. I did not know that. I know you're not a stills guy. Doing a senior photo shoot, RF 28 to 70 f2, 70 to 200 LEF, and RF 24 to 105 f4. That f4 is a very underrated lens. If you stay Canon and get an RF camera, recommend. Yeah, I mean, honestly, f4 is a great, especially on a full frame. People really do underestimate the power of f4 on a full frame camera. For APS-C, it's a little different. You don't get as good of a depth of field, so you really do want that like 2.8, 1.8, and all that. But on a full frame camera, f4 is great. I would have no issue shooting with an f4. I didn't watch any of the trailers of Dune. I haven't watched any of the trailers yet either. Michael and I saw the preview for Dune when we went and saw Tenet this weekend. I'm excited for it, and I don't usually like remakes. I want to see it. I definitely want to see it. I've heard about it, and I was excited as soon as I found out that they were making it. So how long do you get to keep the supercomputer? Unknown. Maybe a month, maybe forever. We don't know. We don't know. I've got more videos to make on it, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. But do you record voiceover through Resolve? I have the Focusrite 2i2 and was having crackling. I had to record in Reaper. I don't usually record voiceovers, but when I do, I actually typically record my voiceovers. I have recorded a voiceover in Resolve, and I did it with the 2i2, and I didn't get any crackling. I forgot that I had done that, but most of my stuff is done when I do voiceover stuff. I do it in Adobe Audition, actually. Or I just do it right into my H4n Pro, and then I put the card in the computer. But I typically just go straight into the computer. I get echo when I try to voiceover with Resolve. Well, that's weird. I just want to thank you because you help me out a lot with your videos. Free Flow, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Perfect Enrager, I am tired, so catch you all later. All right, Perfect Enrager, have a good one. Have a good one. Solar Punk Life, did I say hello to you yet? I don't think I did. We're just about 2:30, so why don't we jump into the forum, see if anybody has actually done anything in there yet. We've got two. I think we've got two. Questions. All right. Okay, here we go. First one is from TubeNut Nuttington. He asks, I'm doing a montage for a family member. He sent me over 100 pictures, and most of them are HEIC files that show up media offline on Resolve. There's a site that lets me convert 5 at a time, and I'm not going to get the studio version of Resolve to make it compatible. Have you run into this problem, and what is best solution? I haven't run into that problem. I don't think I've ever actually created a slideshow, which is basically what you're trying to do, is a slideshow. I haven't created one of those in DaVinci Resolve, except for an old live stream intro, the thing where I play the frames, the different frames before the stream starts. I created that in Resolve, but it was either PNGs or JPEGs, and it worked fine. So I haven't run into that. Almost all of the files that I've ever worked with, all of the ones that I can think of, have been compatible right off the bat. So, so I don't know. Can you edit them? I don't know if you have any of the Adobe stuff, but if you have Marty, if you have Photoshop or Lightroom, maybe you can edit them in there, possibly, and then export them as a PNG or a JPEG, but that would be like one at a time. Although I think you can batch export in Lightroom. So maybe that, I don't know. I have not run into that problem. RD Edits. Hi Jay, love the channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm on a Zoom meeting for a shoot. I'm new to DaVinci and I have an audio question. I'm trying to figure out how to place my video clips into my timeline and have each audio channel show up on their own individual track. I recently brought a clip into my timeline, and on channel 1, I had the lav mic play through the left speaker and the boom mic play through on the right speaker. When I would do this in Premiere Pro, each channel would show up on separate tracks. How do you recreate this in DaVinci and still maintain a stereo timeline? So the timeline can stay stereo, but your dialogue tracks, you would actually split into two mono tracks, which I when it comes to editing audio, I would always loud. When it comes to editing audio, I would always do dialogue as mono, but what you do is you right click on the audio track and you go to, I believe, clip attributes. I'm working through this in my head. You go to clip attributes, and in there you can select which track is going to be present, whether it's going to be the lav or the boom. So what you actually want to do is have that audio doubled up. You want to have that audio on two different tracks, and then you go into each one, go into the clip attributes on each one, and you can select one as the lav and one as the boom, and they'll all be, it'll be mono coming out of both speakers. Does that make sense? I feel like that didn't make sense, but it's in clip attributes. Right click on the audio track and do the and go to clip attributes, and in there you should be able to choose which track, but you need to make your dialogue tracks mono. Your master track will still be stereo, but your dialogue tracks will be mono. So those are my questions so far. We'll come back to it in a bit. With your supercomputer, you can share your screen now and show us Resolve. Yes, I could. I absolutely could. There's two problems with that, though. Live editing training is reserved for channel members. Now, I can show tips and tricks. I didn't set up the scene. But I think I might start doing that, because I actually tested it. I was on a coaching call last week. It was like the first thing that I did with this computer other than edit. And I was actually able to run the conference call, I was able to run the video call and DaVinci Resolve at the same time, which is nice. Let's see. Dang, what a question. So special this piece of kit, or just not worth the price? What are we talking about here? Glenn B. Why are people so excited about the 3090? Because it's $1,500. I would be very excited, but the 3080 is a powerhouse and half the price. Yep. The voiceover was for the contest. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm recording that video. I'm recording that video this week. I'm excited. I was supposed to do it today, but then I was like, I'm going to be talking for an hour on this stream. Then I'm going to be talking for an hour on another stream today. Maybe I should just film that video tomorrow. So I'm actually going to be filming 2 videos tomorrow. Yeah. Totally understood. Good. That is exactly how to do it. Thank you, Solarpunk Life. Oh, that's so funny. Do you have Top Chat on again? Or don't you like my question? Garrett, I just didn't see it because I was busy answering somebody else's question. Post your question again. I'm on live chat. I just missed it. Oh, somebody's did it while I'm waiting for Garrett to repost his question because I don't want to miss it. Oh, there we go. No, that's not it. Do you use Era 4 or similar to remove background noise? What's for leveling dialogues and leveling loudness for YouTube? So the first of all, yes, I use the Era 4 bundle. I did a review on it on my channel. I don't have it installed on the new computer yet though. But I do. I don't use. Sorry, I need to shift. I don't use the noise reduction so much. I don't use the voice leveler hardly at all because I don't like the results that I get from it. So I typically to level dialogue, I use compression. I just put a compressor on there. And it produces much better results in my opinion. But I do use their D-Reverb. Their D-Reverb is absolutely phenomenal. So I highly recommend it. All of their stuff is great. Their D-Clipper is like magic. The only one I don't like, the only one I really don't like is, or that I haven't figured out a way to get the results that I like out of it. It's an amazing tool and it works. I just don't like the results I get from it. It is the voice leveler. So, all right, let's see. Did Garrett repost his question? Garrett, J. Lippman, if you could no longer use Premiere Pro or DaVinci, what would you use? That's a good question. Nobody's ever asked me that before. I don't know. I'd probably test a bunch of stuff out. If I had to go with something that I've already tried, then I would probably go with either Vegas Pro or Hit Film Express. But if I'm being honest, I would really like to try out Avid. I'd like to try out Avid and figure out that. Like, I definitely want to get my hands on Avid anyway and try it out. But yeah, if I couldn't use Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve, Avid would probably be my next go-to because I from what I hear, I can basically do everything that I'm doing now in Avid. But if I had to choose one that I've already tried out, it would be Vegas or HitFilm. Have you tried OpenFX in Resolve on video? Which OpenFX? There's a lot of OpenFX, but yes, I've tried a bunch. My personal favorite, if you're talking about like third-party effects, my personal favorite is Film Convert. It is a great plugin. Also, Alex Audio Butler is a great one. Let's see here. Where are we? Jay, thanks for your answer. I'll compare Leveler with the DaVinci compressor. Yeah, I mean, the difference really is that you just need to learn how to use a compressor, and you should anyway. It's a huge part of editing audio. So you really, yeah, you should learn how to use a compressor anyway. It's going to give you better results. So I think it is, because everything, once you compress it, then everything gets raised up at the same time. So everything actually sounds the same. It's not just a matter of volume, it's a matter of everything sounding the same. With the voice leveler, when it boosts those, it basically what it does is it keeps the louder parts at the same level and just boosts the quieter parts. And so the parts that were already loud and the quieter parts that have been boosted sound drastically different. And that's why I don't use really any voice leveler. The only one that I have used so far that has given me consistent, acceptable results has been the one in Premiere Pro. So. Avid, that's what I started on back in 1994. Started digitally. Nice. Nice. I agree with Alex Audio Butler. It's amazing. I actually tried using it on the video that's coming out tomorrow, and I was having trouble. I think it was getting confused because this video has 18 different audio tracks on it. I've got 18 tracks of audio on this project, and I think maybe I reached its limit because it was not happy with me at all. So I ended up doing the audio completely manually on that. I couldn't make Alex Audio Butler run on my machine. It always crashed after 20 minutes film length. Oh yeah, I mean, if it's a long project, it's a pretty resource intensive program. So it's hard to add CPU. So then I'll probably, first step, increase GPU. Sounds easier. Yeah. When it comes to computers, like, unless you have a custom built that you can open it up, get into, you know, you need a computer that you can open it up and get into it. And then you can upgrade your RAM, not necessarily your CPU, but you can upgrade your RAM, which is important. In fact, it's really important. And you can upgrade your GPU in a PC, but CPU is a little bit different. 18 tracks. 18 tracks? What were you thinking? I was thinking that when I tried doing it on 4 tracks or 3 tracks, I don't remember how many I had at first, but I had, like, you know, 3-4 tracks, my normal, right? But it was, everything sounded so different because it was filmed different times of the day, different parts of the house. The microphone was taken off, putting on a couple times. So I wanted to, there are certain, so in DaVinci Resolve, for those of you who don't know, you can edit audio at the clip level and at the track level. And there are certain things that you can do at the track level that that are better than at the clip level. For instance, dynamics like limiter and compression, noise gate, all those things are at the track level. So if I've got a bunch of different audio sources, bunch of audio that sounds really different, then I want to put them in groups on their own sets of tracks, because that way I can use the track level audio, the track level dynamics, and EQ, which has more bands than the clip level EQ. So I can use the EQ on the entire track. So it's actually easier to edit when I have 18 tracks of audio than it is to have it all in one and have to go individually track by track. It's just like using a master timeline for color grading or groups for color grading. I'm grouping my audio. You can also do that using buses, which I do quite frequently. So what I'll do is I'll have like two tracks, right? I'll have 2 tracks that were all filmed at the same time in the same place, right? So they all sound the same, but I'll have it cut between 2 different tracks because I'll have L cuts and J cuts and stuff like that. And then when I go into the Fairlight page, I'll put those 2 tracks on a bus. And so when it comes down to it, I may have 8 tracks of dialogue, but I only am editing 4 buses instead of each clip one by one. Does that make sense? It's all about grouping and organization. So sometimes more is actually better. Thumbs up. Done. Do you know how pricing works for Avid? I have no idea. I haven't looked that far into it. Can you do a video on how to make music video previews for Instagram on DaVinci Resolve? Maybe. I'd have to see what a music video preview looks like on Instagram. And then maybe I can do it. Anyone knowing if the NVIDIA 30 series supported and resolved from the beginning? I'm not sure, but I don't think so, because all that stuff came out well after DaVinci Resolve 16. So maybe they'll do an update to 16, or maybe you have to wait until 17. But like, that's the thing about the 30 series, is it's great. It's great, but most NLEs don't have the ability to fully utilize it yet. So my current episode I'm editing is 12 video tracks because I have performance graphics on the screen at the same time. It's too tough when you can't see them all at once. Yep. Oh my God, I accidentally pressed a key in chat and now all of the R's are highlighted. How did you do that? How to choose a perfect song for my videos? Ooh, great question. I love that question. I love that question. I'll answer it in a second. Free Flow says, thanks, this info is gold to me. It's really hard for me to find easy to understand info out there, and I struggle to read. So I really want to say I appreciate you helping me out. No problem. That's what I'm here for. That is what I'm here for. How to find a perfect song for my videos? Well, there are a couple schools of thought on that, but I'll give you mine. I'll give you what I have used for basically ever. And this applies to basically everything but my like tutorials and this stuff when I'm basically, this applies to all of my creative projects. I think about what I want the audience to feel. And then I find music that reflects that feeling. And that's it. That's really, really it. When it comes to finding music, I find something that reflects the emotion that I want the audience to feel. And then, you know, and also matches the pacing of the video, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, check out my my last video about rhythm and video editing, and then it'll make sense. There is a Jay Lippman video for that. There is. There absolutely is. Pricing for Avid is monthly sub, about 30 to 50, depending on what options you want. You can buy outright, but upgrades only for 1 year. We have one Avid license paid monthly for our dry hire suite. I said swite. Why did I say that? Let's check the form again. We've got one more question. Channel name Jay Lippman. Reynaldo B. Paulson, I'm guessing, is the person who asked this question. Let's see here. Hot coffee or cold coffee? Hot coffee. I like hot coffee. In the mornings, I like hot coffee. If I'm drinking coffee in the afternoons, then I'll do iced coffee. But morning, first cup of the day, gotta be hot. I don't care how warm it is outside. First cup of the day has gotta be hot coffee. It's a good question. I like that question. I lost OBS. Where did it go? There it is. Resolve is free or one price forever. 100%. I have full version, which is now 10 years old and still get free upgrades. Gotta love that, right? Gotta love that. I mean, who does that anymore? I've got like a wicked bruise on my arm right there. I don't know what I did. Caution, hot coffee may be hot. Yes. Yes. Can I ask you what kind of mic you are using? I want to add a mic that captures this warm, close feeling without revealing it in the video footage. I am currently using an Octava MK12. It's about somewhere between 300 and 500. I feel like it's closer to 5, maybe. It's a great mic, though. It's an absolutely great mic. Just make sure that you get the make sure you get the one that has the, it's either hypercardioid or a supercardioid mic, because that's the super directional one. This is a pencil mic. It's not a shotgun mic. So let's see here. Can I give an example? I can't. Because my Behringer, my broken Behringer, I think is finally made it to the trash. But pencil mics are actually typically used as instrument mics, especially as drum overheads, but they are actually really, really good for indoor dialogue, especially if you have an untreated space like this one, because I'm not allowed to do anything with it because it's a rental. I'm not even allowed to paint it, so I have to paint it with lights. But pencil mics are really good because they're not as sensitive from the rear as a shotgun mic is. So there you go. 10-minute warning. Thank you, Matt Jackson. I actually, like I said, got a hard cut at 3 o'clock today because I got another live stream to show up to. Are you still doing intermittent fasting? I am. We're down. Let's see, where am I at now? I weighed myself yesterday. What was it? 183.5. I started at like 205 ish. So we're down 21 and a half pounds. We've lost 21 and a half pounds. It's amazing. Hey, Josephine DeSmet, how are you? Whilst we on Kit, do you mind me asking the following? Next on my list is upgrade the lighting. Do you use one light or two for your channel episodes? I have one ring light, which has to go. So I will, I can't show you my computer, or my camera. This is the second time I've tried to call my camera a computer. My camera is no longer arm's length away. It's far away now. But I have, I was using two lights. I had it over here. I had an LED light panel with a softbox on it right here. And then I had another LED light panel sitting on the floor, basically right underneath where this desk is now. But now I have three lights. I have a little flexible LED panel right here. And then I have the LED panel that was my key light before is now right above the it's now right here acting as a wall wash, and then the other one is this guy right here also acting as a wall wash, because the wall is the same color as my face, which makes color grading incredibly difficult, as Darren, I'm sure you would know. But I have three lights. I was with one light for a really long time. I was with no lights for a really long time. Fun fact, there is a video, if you go into the depths of my channel, way back. Like we're talking pre 100 subscribers back. There is a video on my channel. It's like DIY lighting. And I'm literally using a construction flashlight, a piece of poster board. It was one other thing. There was like two different lights and like a wall or a piece of poster board or something as a reflector. And that was my lighting for a while. It was bad. Puget Systems is here. What's up, guys? I'm looking forward to being on your stream in the next hour. I didn't even know you guys snuck in there. That's awesome. How are you? Well, hello, Puget Systems. I saw the PC in person last week. What a beast. Yes. Darren Austin, gotta love grading a face in a beige room. You wouldn't believe how often that happens on corporates. I bet. I actually did. I did a project. I did an editing project where it was, beige face, beige walls. It was just beige. It was to put it in Peter McKinnon's words. It was like trying to grade a piece of, it was trying to grade khaki pants, basically. Trying to turn khaki pants into like two or more colors is not fun. Saw you were live. Thought it would be fun to watch. This is, yeah, this is my warm up. I got plenty of water. Actually, we're running a little bit low. Just answering some editing questions. Any feedback on the sound design contest? I'm currently, Crispy, I'm currently going through all of the submissions, taking meticulous notes, deciding who the winners are going to be. I think I've got it figured out. There's some awesome stuff in that sound design challenge. Not going to have time to like showcase all of them on the video. But I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is do like the top three, the three winners on the public video, and maybe do a video for the channel members if they want to see all of the submissions. Maybe, I don't know, haven't decided yet. This is kind of a fly by the seat of my pants operation we've got going on here, but no, it's good. I'm excited to make this video and give away some Epidemic Sound subscriptions. Wait till you see the video. This video, since you're here, I just want to say this. I promise you, I actually say it right in the beginning of the video, no computers were harmed in the making of the opening sequence. I promise. But just wait. It comes out tomorrow. I think you guys will like it. Josephine DeSmet, you were so sweet. Thank you. I'm driving about 720 miles tomorrow to pack up and move 720 miles. Oh, good God. No, thank you. Would love to watch Puget Systems stream, but stupid work calls again. You think 52 subs would be enough to make a living, wouldn't you? Oh, man. Oh, that's great. Yeah, you would think 52 subs. I think of 52 subs. I was like, bring on the brand deals, right? That was me. Well, not in the opening. Hey, no computers were harmed. Don't get them nervous, Mike. Spoiler alert. Uh-oh. It's good. It was fun. I really liked it. It felt like I was editing. Like one of my old vlogs, just, better, because my old vlogs were not that great. Are you a cool dad? Well, according to this little piece of wood right here, according to this piece of wood, I'm the number one dad. This was Father's Day last year, actually. This was my gift last year. She made it for me in daycare. I don't know. I think I'm the cool dad. I'm the dad that always gets roped into playing with the kids. I'll tell you that. There's like a group of 15 adults and they all have kids. Guess who's the one playing with them? This guy. Make that 53. Woo! We'll have our support staff standing by. I'm surprised I actually haven't had to reach out to you guys yet. It's funny because I'm not a computer guy, right? Like this was the whole. I'm gonna give you guys a shameless plug here. Like the whole reason why I was like so excited to work with Puget is because I'm not a computer guy. I know what I need to do, right? Like I know what I need to do for my job, but I don't know how to make it happen as far as like what tools I would need. Now, if we were in the electrical field, if I was out on a job site and you told me you needed to do a project, I could come up with the list right off the bat. I can't do that with computers. Puget can. So, ergo, why risk blowing something up when you can have somebody else risk blowing something up? Hey, Fan Mayhew, what's going on? Top tier dad. You should have seen us looking for the SSDs. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was crazy. All right, it's 2:58. All right, guys, so tomorrow's very excited. 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be dropping the unboxing of the editing beast. And it really is a beast. Like I said, it took what normally would be a 3-hour render down to 20 minutes. Oh my God. So that's coming out tomorrow, which I'm super excited about. Sunday, we'll be announcing the winners of the Epidemic Sound giveaway challenge thing. the sound design challenge, that, yeah, we're gonna be announcing the winners of that. And but before all of that, Puget Systems is going live in an hour. And so if you didn't get enough of me talking, you'll get to see me talking again in an hour, because I will be on that live stream, live answering questions. So I'm excited about that. I hope you guys are excited about that. I hope I see you guys over there. I'm going to be on the road. Just put it on and just listen, right? Listen. It's like a podcast. You can just listen. It's not like, it's basically going to be this. Just there's going to be an extra person, split screen. It just you can put it on and listen. And, shoot me a message later. Give me your thoughts and all that stuff. But yeah, I will be, thanks, Jay, 30K. Let's hope so. Hopefully by this time next week, we will be celebrating 30,000 subscribers. I'm super, super excited. Can't post links, but it's there. I should have found the link. Yeah, I was looking for the link. I should have reached out to you guys actually and gotten the link so I could post it in the chat. There you go. So just give the man his watch time. Yes, please. All right, guys, it's 3:00. I'm going to head out. I'm going to rest my voice, maybe get a snack, do all the things, get a cup of coffee. Definitely getting a cup of coffee. And with that being said, thank you guys for continuing to make Wednesday my favorite day of the week. And I love you to death, and I'll see you in the next one. Join Puget Systems in an hour on their channel. Just go. Set your reminders now. Bye.